All right, everyone, welcome to Jasper's History Facts. Well, today is March the 26th. And on this day in 1752, the British government passed what is known as the Murder Act. So the Murder Act is an act that the British government passes in an attempt to try to give harsh punishment to those who commit murder, obviously. The idea is to hopefully dissuade people from wanting to commit murder. It allows the murderers. There we go, murderers. It allows surgeons to use their body as surgical instruments, you could almost say. They're allowed to dissect them and use their bodies however they wanted. This, in part, is to help because there was kind of an illegal practice at this time of getting cadavers for surgeons to practice on. It's kind of an illegal thing. So they're trying to curb that and give a more easy way for them to get these cadaver bodies. Well, this is one of the things that they do. However, this act ultimately proves to be kind of unsuccessful. It doesn't really do what it set out to do, which is lower the murder rate. It is a nice idea, you have harsh punishments on these people, and that be like, oh, well, your body will be dissected and things like that. People have kind of a very important sense to their body after they have passed on, obviously religiously and morally, and the other punishments that are in this act as well. But it doesn't really matter. There's been multiple examples of just because you have a harsh punishment doesn't necessarily mean it deters those. The only real solution, you could say, is imprisonment for life or execution. But it doesn't stop people from doing the act. It just stops that person from doing the act of murder. So there's not really an easy solution that I don't think any government will ever come up with, because it's just not that simple. The Murder Act will actually be appealed not fully appealed. There'll be another act, the Anatomy Act, which will be passed in 1832, which kind of repeals most of this stuff.